Even if they're equal on points.
Well, I can't tell. Does anyone know? Is there any words in Discord that we can see in the paddock chat? Well, nobody has said a
Well,
thing,
have a look.
so
They're
I,
speechless.
I don't want to congratulate Mr. School too early, but from my calculation, he somehow won it at the death. But before we go to interviews, let's see how he made the move on the penultimate lap in towards turn 10. We're going to go on the free
I
cam.
mean, you're being asked right now why Mr. Scoot who wins it, so
So, Mr.
do I
Scoot,
tell him it might be him?
a flash of lights on the back of Marcel Miku. He sent it into turn 10. Ooh, that is netcode. That is very much netcode. That is completely netcode, no? Well, this is going to be very, very interesting. Because if Marcel Miku reports Mr. Scoot, and the report is successful, he will be the champion. But is that a reportable offense?
I mean, yeah,
Is that
it's difficult to judge.
Scoot on the inside breaks later? Just yeah. So the first bit is netcode, but then he did not leave Marcel Miku a car Swiss on the outside. But by then, his car is already ahead. So
Oh my god.
how do you decide that? Well, we've got the protagonists, well, the two protagonists in the interview room. Do you know who won the championship? Mr. Scoot or
Um,
Marcel Miku?
my calculations, me and Miku end up at the exact same points. And then
You have
by
6 wins,
tiebreaker,
right?
I have 6 wins. He has 6 wins.
He has five.
I have
I'm pretty sure he has
he
five
has five. One,
wins.
two, three, four, five. Oh my gosh, does he? Do I have six? No, I only have
You have six.
one,
He
two,
has five.
three. No, I have.
You
Wait.
have six. You have four before tonight, and you won
Oh my
both
gosh, I read it
races.
wrong. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think I win. I could be very much wrong, but I think
That
maybe.
that is the same
You
calculation that we have come to. So for now, congratulations on a brilliant comeback to somehow win the championship, but we must come back to that potentially controversial move on the penultimate lap of the final race into turn 10. Talk us through your view, Mr. Scoot.
uh rubbing his racing? I don't know. I mean, Rico and I race like that all the time. I'm certain if he wants to, he can report it and we can have stewards take a look. But that is just how we usually race. So I don't know. I think that's just, in my opinion, it wasn't an incident. It was just racing. But you know, I'm not a steward.
Okay, and then going back to the start of race one, there was contact between, I believe it was Gonzalez and Carrara, and you almost got taken out. You made about three counter moves to try to save the car, and you saved it. What was you thinking at that moment?
Well, the guy taking me out is also the guy who's the reason that I'm still here. Uh, I learned my lesson about yellow flags, and I lifted hard when I saw that incident ahead. And I think the only reason I'm still here is because I wasn't on the throttle when I made contact with a perfect pit maneuver by Maverick.
Oh.
But yeah, so
Oh.
um, that was a little sketchy, but that's worked out.
Well, let's bring Marcel Miku in, if you're here, Marcel.
Yeah, I'm here.
First of all, are you going to report the incident at turn 10 on the penultimate lap of race 2?
To be honest, I'm already deranged enough driving on this course that I yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I just want it to be over.
Well, if you do report it and it's successful, you will be the champion. So, any efforts on that, or are you just that, you know?
I mean, I already got one title. I'm not the type that tries to get them at every point. So I tried what I could, and I'm not the type that just wants to be fully aggressive and just grab titles every time.
That
So I'll let
is
someone else have it on this occasion.
that is fair enough. And moving back to you, Mr. Scoot. Also, I'm pretty sure you were aware of the championship situation that you need to win and keep Miku in second to win the championship. So we saw the first time when you get close to him on the third to last lap, you bumped him on the main straight. And was that the game plan basically? Trying to win at the end and keep Miku in second?
Yes, that was exactly what I had done. The moment the first race ended, I went and I did a recalculation based off of the finishing, just to double check my results, and then I did the tiebreaker comparison, and yeah, I realized coming out of that one corner, Miku had a huge slide going onto the last corner, and I would have had the chance to overtake him there. But I realized Alex was very much right behind us. I'd been keeping tabs on him since the very start of the race. I think he set fastest lap of this race. So I was very much aware of the threat. And yeah, I knew if Alex had gotten two P2s or had Miku gotten two P2s, I would have lost no matter what I did. So I was very, very conscious of that. And yeah, that is exactly why I bump drafted him.
And we can now say congratulations on your Season 16 MX5 title. Because since Marcel Miku is not going to report the incident, I don't think anything will change the final result. And well, you took 186 points out of a potential 200 away in the last two rounds to make the comeback. And to be fair, mid season, when we interviewed you, you were not giving up, and you were right to not give up at all. And that must be one of the best comebacks in your life, right?
It is by far the best comeback I've ever personally done. So yes, I'm very, very happy, and I'm very shocked that I managed to do it. But I will take it.
Any question from you, Arthur, to our newly crowned champion, Mr. Scoot?
Well, I mean, first of all, congratulations. My question will be, do you think you'll be able to carry this momentum through to next season and win the title then as well?
I don't know. Like Miku said, I'm happy with my one championship. I might just take it a little less seriously. I just really, really wanted to get the championship this season because I was just right there. But I mean, who knows? I think I'll definitely come in with it with a different attitude. I'm a very, very competitive person, and so for me, I was just putting all my competitive energy into this series. But I mean, now I've gotten what I wanted. So yeah, who knows? We'll see.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Scoot, and once again, congratulations on the title. Now let's go back to Marcel Miku. It must be disappointing, to lose the title after essentially leading the championship from round 1 to round 9. But you did face quite a lot of trouble in recent two rounds. Of course, we'll not forget that power outage, which is still the main cause of reason that you lost the championship. Are you going to try to fight back in season 17 to take the crown back?
It's going to be a tough one, but the Federation are planning to get a few upgrades on the car.
Ooh.
So during the off-season break, there will be plenty of testing done to make sure the upgrades actually work.
Bit of an engine upgrade, would you say?
Well, I'm unfortunately not allowed to leak the details just
Oh,
yet
yeah.
because
It's
it's
the new
classified
regulations.
information. Unfortunately, the Federation are like that. They want to keep things classified.
Be well.
And if the upgrades do pan out, then there might be a chance I might be able to take the fight back. Though I would like to talk about the race as well, since we're here.
Yeah.
In terms of
yeah,
the first race,
Go ahead.
it honestly, after the quali and the shocking performance of that quali, I honestly got drained to the point that I was just straight up willing to sacrifice anything and everything possible, which is why I battled like hell with Alex. And once he got away there, at that point it was just try keep it clean, keep it smooth, and try not to lose too much. Then second race, that incident at the start did get me out. It did catch me out, but thankfully I was very on the right side of a track, so it didn't affect me too much. And it was basically just repeat what I did in the first race, just hammer in the lap, try not to break down, and get it through to the end. I knew Scoot was going to catch me, albeit from the first race, it didn't seem it that way because the gap wasn't really increasing all that much. So my mindset basically was just keep it clean, keep it smooth, hammer the laps. I think it was probably on one of the few occasions where I actually had to go deafened just so I had the capability to actually hammer it. Of course, that the bit at the end, even if I did manage to get alongside, I would have lost out on power anyway, so wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, that is fair enough. When Mr. Scoot was catching you, you two were taking a completely different line through turn one. I think Scoot was arcing the car more to the inside of entry to you, but you open the corner up so you get a better exit. I think your sector 1 and sector 2 are almost equal. You were even faster than Mr. Scoot at certain points, but you almost seem to lose out in the final sector all the time. Do you think it's down to setup or down to any kind of specific reasons?
It's just the game being awful. I would like to talk about it, but if I do, I'm going to throw up. Literally.
Fair enough.
That throws my question into the bin because it was mainly about the setup. So
I mean, setup honestly felt alright. It did feel loose, but I was more just concentrating on getting the rotation and then trying not to bottle it. And it felt like it worked, although I still lacked out in power. But final chicane, I just can't drive through that one.
I mean, fully understandable. When I tested that car during the practice session, it also felt horrid, mainly throughout that chicane. So still a very good job done. I know it's not what you might have wanted, but still a solid P2 for you, man. Congratulations on your season overall.
If the thank you, but if the upgrades come through for the during the season break, then there might be a chance I might be able to be a bit more aggressive. We'll just have to see how the development plans out.
All right. I mean, commiserations once again to Marcel Miko and our previous champion going out in grace and great sportsmanship and brilliant show this season once again, like you did in the Tata series. And yeah, let's move on to Leila Petrelli. Hello, Leila. And I've been aired.
Massively being ignored.
Oh, are you there, Leila?
Huh? Hello. I was having mic issues. Hello.
Hello, Leila.
Alright.
You had one of the toughest and the most entertaining battles with your teammate, Maverick, throughout 2 races. Talk us through that final lap in race 1. You tried to send it in turn 10 and it went horribly wrong.
Yeah, I kind of break myself. I mean, I wasn't so confident in my braking points, and yeah, I just went to brake way too late to make the corner. Got to say that I made it into this race 2 minutes before the end of qualifying.
Yes, we
So
saw
I
that.
couldn't practice, and I had a qualifying ban. So it was the first time I touched the car before it's the first time I touched the car since last season in this track.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
So I kind of had to get back used to it and all sorts of stuff. I definitely expected worse, but yeah, it's all I could do, honestly. People were ready, were practiced and all that, and I was just coming in, no practice, no quality, starting from last. So it was kind of a slow journey up there. I mean, not that slow because at the end of the day, kind of like made it up pretty quickly. But yeah,
yeah, your race one, we saw your car being extremely oversteery. Was that a setup problem or just still figuring out how to drive?
no, it's definitely both.
Okay.
Honestly, I like my cars a bit oversteery, obviously.
Mhm.
So I didn't change really the setup from what I have. So no changes. Then yeah, it was all about getting the right amount of throttle out of the corners and into the corners. And after I got that in race 2, definitely pace showed up. So yeah,
Yeah, because
generally I do not like this track.
yeah, I think a lot of people don't like this version of track at least. But yeah,
No, I don't like the track.
I thought fair enough. But yeah, we saw about 10 different power slides you did out of turn 10. That was well, entertaining to watch at least. But yeah, forcing the championship should be still secured even after a double P5 tonight. Are you going to do the full season of MX5 next season and trying to challenge the top three?
uh, I'll definitely do the full season. I might have to do the first round on mouse again
Oh,
because no, wait, actually, when does the no, okay, I was 5 months into the future, my bad. I was thinking about the summer season where I have to go on vacation, so you have to use mouse. But no, I'll definitely do the full season. Go for the championship again next season. Still teammates with Maverick. So
plenty of
yeah,
battle there.
hopefully this time we get it. I was close. I was pretty close this season, comparing the fact that I have a lot less experience than most of the top drivers, and yeah, I hope I can battle them again, and maybe this time win.
Well, good luck on next season, Layla. Any question from you, Arthur?
No, I mean, I must say, great season and congratulations on finishing P4 in the standings, if I'm correct.
Yep, that should be it. Yeah, I had a pretty much a gap on Maverick, so it should be still before, even after finishing behind him twice.
Yes. Now let's move on to Jay Lasona. If you're there, hello, Jay.
Hello.
I know you're tired. It's 4:27 a.m. Just talk us through your
No,
race. Anything interesting happened
I'm a,
tonight?
close battle between Mav and Michelle, actually, and I'm not tired because I slept and woke up at a great time. So yes.
Fair enough. But
uh,
yeah, first season, I think you did 5 out of 10 rounds. So how are you liking
yeah,
this MX5 car? Are you going to compete next season in the series?
it depends on the schedule that will be given to me on my school once I
Okay.
start enrolling again,
Mm-hmm.
because I did not like the schedule that I have on this Saturday because I had a 7:30 a.m. class. But so
Oh
I'm
God.
looking forward for a different, yeah. So I'm looking forward for a different schedule that I can actually rest after the race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I may
Uh,
ask, why would you have class so early on a Saturday? Because,
it's,
you know.
it was only the schedule that was given to me for one subject, and it was aquatics. So we had to swim in the morning in the cold as well.
Okay. That makes more
Yeah.
sense. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, hopefully you can participate in more races next season for a
Yeah.
different schedule. Any final words you want to say to the audience to round off the season?
Well, I will participate in the next season. So I hope that I will reach the top 10 this time because looking at the results, yeah, I'm like P12 on the overall driver standing. So I will do better next time.
Fair enough. I think you do finish P12 in the standings. That is correct, indeed.
Yes.
All right. Thank you to Jay Lasona. Thank you to Marcel Miku, Mr. Scoot, and Leila Petrali for taking part in tonight's post-race interviews for the final time in Season 16 for the MX5 series. We'll be live in 30 minutes' time for the season finale of the TCR series. Once again, congratulations to Mr. Scoot for winning the championship and providing such a dramatic comeback on the final day, equal on points, and winning the title on countback by 6 wins to Miku's 5 wins. Thank you to Asa Ballon for this brilliant season of commentary at BHC. You've been brilliant. We'll see you later in the TCR series. Have a good night.
See ya.